Hey everyone, this is Zach, and today we're going to do something that I always talk about doing, but I never actually end up trying as a form of content, and that's work on a team that I used and tried to make it better. So here is my March IC team. I ended up with a rating of, I believe, 1672, which is not the best. I definitely could have done better. But when you factor in the fact that I only played 27 matches, there was room for me to grow. So I feel like for 27 matches, ending up in the 1600s, the 1670s, almost to 1700, pretty good. The highest I hit was 1680. But here we have the Grimmsnarl, the Zapdos, the Zacian Crown, the Incineroar, the Tornadus, and the Kyogre. So one thing I did is I went for a bulkier Zapdos, and I actually had Detect. I never ended up putting Roost on the actual build, which if you want to try this team out, it's still pretty decent. The rental code is in, I believe, the last video of Hope for Master Ball, because I ended up playing the March IC before getting this team to Master Ball. I ran into some bad luck on ladder the day before when I was trying to bulk record, and ended up just taking a break and not really doing anything with it. But I want to look at this team now, and I want to see if I can make it a little bit better. So the first thing I want to do is go for Scary Face, right? Because Joe UX9 like really brought this up when he was talking about how well his team did in the March IC, and one of the things that he brought up is that Scary Face was a really good choice over Thunderwave because there's a lot of strong electric type Pokemon with Zapdos, Landorus, and Regieleki, and one problem I had with this team is the Regieleki. So I had to get in a mode where I was either protecting Zacian turn 1 and setting up Tailwind with Tornadus, or I was just flat out just losing to the Regieleki. So I feel like Scary Face would be a better option to handle the Regieleki, and it also deals with the faster Zapdos builds. A lot of people are running max speed Zapdos, and did I go for Timid? I think I went for Adamant. Not Adamant. I'm sorry. I'm Modest. Yeah, I ended up going for Modest, which, let's see. Yeah, the 246. I went with Modest. With Modest, you're still hitting a little bit harder. The 16-point bump is really nice, and the 146 to 160 range isn't doing that much when you think about the fact that we have the Tailwind option. We do have max Airstream to boost speed, and then we also had Thunderwave on Grimmsnarl, and then like Scary Face now. So at any point in time, we could Thunderwave a Venusaur, we could Scary Face a Venusaur, and outspeed it in Sun. We could, can we? What is max speed Venusaur? 145. Oh yeah. Okay. So I did that on purpose. I totally did that on purpose. Yeah, we outspeed Timid, Venusaur, and Sun after a Thunderwave or a Scary Face. So that is something we wanted to plan out, and we also we hit that 139 spot above 139 where we will hit above 277, so we will outspeed Regieleki, which is now a viable option if we're going Scary Face over Thunderwave, because you can't Thunderwave electric types. And we're not really worried about like the Incineroars and stuff like that, because you can't Scary Face dark types anyway, so you just have to overpower them. But the Scary Face option helps out with the heavier hitting Zapdos builds, the ones that opt for more speed and a little more attack. So the next thing I want to look at is this Incineroar. So Incineroar, I noticed that I wasn't really bringing Incin at all, where the support of Grimmsnarl and Thunderous were just usually such a better option to gain the speed control and get the screens up rather than getting the Intimidate one turn, and it was taking a lot of hits. It is a bulkier build, but it is a little faster, hitting that 90 benchmark, faster than most instants. I was trying to make sure that I got the speed advantage. It's not as fast as the one on the Trick Room team because I want to make sure that if I need the fake out, I can get the fake out. But I was thinking about changing it. Did I make a copy of this? I want to make a copy of this. You know, just see the progression. Let's make a copy, and then we'll change this to Scary Face. I still like the foul play on the Grimmsnarl because that gives us the option for a max Grimmsnarl, and it also gives us the option to hit Calyrex Shadow Rider and then a weakness procced Solgaleo if we need to, which is really important if we're not running instant, right? Because we need that answer for the Shadow Rider, unless we want to try to outspeed it in Tailwind, which could be difficult because most Calyrex come with like a Whimsicott, you know? So I was thinking on this version, you know, we still need an Intimidator, so we're gonna go Landorus. Lumberry was gonna be my choice, Intimidate, so this is going to be like another Dynamax option. We didn't get that with Incineroar, so here we go from kind of like 2.5 Dynamax options with Zapdos, Kyogre, and sometimes Tornadus in some situations, and then like the Hail Melee of Grimmsnarl to having another choice with Landorus. Assault Vest is an option that could be ran here, but for this one, just for starting out, I just want to go with the Rock Slide, Earthquake, Fly. And Protect. But there is something I do want to do. I want it max speed. Adamant max speed. Because we want to make sure, yeah. I want Zapdos to be faster. Grimmsnarl, and then you're just a little faster than Kyogre. And I want to try to live a Behemoth Blade. I don't know if that's possible. I haven't ran the calcs on it. I should have ran the calcs on it, but okay, so 252, 252, 4. Let's go with Zacian, Adamant. No, this is Jolly. Let's try to go Adamant first. Okay. Are we going to end up having to go max HP? Max HP is a 75% chance to KO, which is a solid, it's an okay roll, but it's still no. Yeah. You know, it's still not the best. Why does it switch it every single time? %98 chance. Let's see. I mean, how many are running? I bet a lot are still running max attack. Max attack, max attack, max attack. So that's 20%. So 20% of the time against, well, that's Jolly. So all the adamant ones, most of the adamant ones are at most 164. Let's see how we do against Jolly. That's a 43% chance with 200. And then what was the adamant? 164. A 66% chance. So we would only be able to put 52. That's the wrong Landorus. Landorus T. I should have put in my custom set. Oh, that's not even factoring the +1. Okay. So the mostly adamant what you're seeing somewhat on ladder, and if it's max attack, like if it's max attack adamant, we still have like a 68% chance. What about 252 Jolly? An 18% chance. 18% chance to Oko. It's adamant. It has a 66% chance to Oko. Our 164 adamant. 37% chance. But we have to remember that like Intimidate comes in, so we're probably bringing it down to like if we switch in, we're bringing it down to neutral. But we're not KOing it back. Like that's the problem. If we have the Reflect up. Okay, so then we can invest more into attack. So +1 through screens. It's a guaranteed 2-hit KO. Let's go back to my original. Okay. I mean, that's all I need if I'm one-shotting it back. So we just need some chip. With Reflect up. And how much does it take to outspeed it? Do we outspeed it after we outspeed it after a max airstream? So we could max airstream with Zapdos, or we could max airstream. Well, no, we would need. It's a guaranteed Oko. If we get up Reflect, it is a guaranteed 2-hit. If we switch in on the same turn and have Reflect, then it's a 60% chance to two-shot. And I think that's what we need. And I think the 52 helps. Okay. So if we switch in on the Intimidate, we could always protect Landorus the first turn, get the max airstream up, we outspeed after that, and just go in on it if there's no tailwind. Let's try that. I'm going to keep basically the rest of the team the same. The reason why I don't want to put the Assault Vest on Thundurus, even like one, because burn and sleep, I want this to also be a really good Venusaur Groudon answer, because with the Lumberry I don't have to worry about Sleep Powder for the first turn, and then the max Airstream will hit them hard. I could set up the Reflect with Grimmsnarl turn 1, and then I could always Scary Face the next turn and not deal with that, or switch in Kyogre the next turn and deal with that a little less. That, and I was also thinking about maybe Assault Vest being an option, because I know a lot of people were using Assault Vest Kyogre to deal with Regieleki as well. I'm going to try the Landorus first, but let's test it out. And if you guys do enjoy this, do not forget to like and subscribe. I'm actually 13-20, which is decent for me on Showdown. I usually use Showdown to like learn teams. Okay. I'm worried about the fake out. I don't think I bring the Kyogre. Okay. So let's get Light Screen up here. And just max Lightning. Okay, so we can Tailwind here. And max Lightning. Because, yeah, we don't have much to hit the Dialga. A Kartana, that's fine. Is your Kyogre scarfed? Okay, so Kyogre protects here, right? I don't think I can risk it because you only have one more turn of... Yeah. Oh, confusion? Okay. Let's see. We saw their Torn, we saw their cart. If Kyogre lives... Yep, we lose. Okay. Do we stall out the rain? I think we do. Oh, you have Ice Beam. We probably don't live that. Oh, we're faster. There we go. I did not expect to be faster. Good job, Pizza Man. Okay. How much does Landorus do here? See, this is now like the new matchup when I'm changing the leads. I have to figure out how I play this. Okay. So we bring up light screen here. And do we max Airstream assuming the switch? Because it's gotta be a bait. Let's rock fall it. Give me that Charizard. Oh, give me the Groudon. So Regieleki, Groudon, Yveltal. I would have to say you brought the Gastrodon in the back. I think I want to bring in Zapdos here. Lost 57. Airstream should be enough, right? Let's Heat Wave here. And you go. We just have to Behemoth Blade. Yeah. I was about to say, we should still knock out. Oh, we still have Imprison on this guy. Okay, Stan's gone. Oh, does... Is Regieleki sashed? Earth Power should do it. Yawn, okay. You know, we just Scary Face the Gastrodon, switch in the Zapdos, because at least we have Roost. And if you're max speed, we outspeed now. We Heat Wave here. Because you just double protect it. So at least Gastrodon will get some chip. Oh, I forgot about the Yveltal. You take out Gastrodon here. How much did Heat Wave do to Yveltal? Heat Wave. Okay. We Behemoth Blade here, and we Roost. Because you should try to Sucker Punch. Okay. How are we still in this? We need the play rough on Zacian. That's something I gotta change as soon as we're done here. Gastron protects. Okay. All right, so we protect. And Heat Wave. Because I say Gastrodon protects. Okay, you go for the Thunderbolt. Let's go. Man, oh. They did not say good luck, have fun. Okay. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, this is the best luck I've had in, I think, recording a Showdown matchup. Alright, so we got something similar. We have the Rotom Heat. And I think I need the Grimmsnarl. It sounds super weird bringing Grimmsnarl on the back. Ooh, do you have Fake Out? Does your Grimmsnarl have Fake Out? That's still solid damage. Okay. We still went down there. All right, good, 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 good. We should still be faster. So I want a Hurricane here. No. Let's Hurricane and max Quake. Hurricane. And we'll max Airstream. Crit. Confuse. Go down to Sash. I want to say they had either just Ensign or Zacian in the back. The only bad thing is that we did the calcs, and for us to have a chance, well, we outspeed at this point, as long as you're not Jolly max speed, right? No reflect at +1. Oh yeah, we still lose. But we'll Dynamax. Oh no. We only lose if your Jolly max speed, max attack, which could be possible. But at that point, I think the safest play there would be to protect the Landers, or max guard the Landers for that last turn of Dynamax. Get in either Hurricane or switch in Grimmsnarl. I want to say switch in Grimmsnarl because that would help us with the end game. No, we just Tailwind. We just Tailwind with Tornadus and then we max Quake. Because then we have our Tailwind up and we can Heat Wave. When rain goes down, we can Earthquake. Yeah, no, we had that. But let's do one more. Okay, so the Raichu, Barraskewda. Barraskewda goes up to 206. Okay, so, but you're probably Choice Scarf. We get up the light screen. We actually have to max guard. Solgaleo. Okay. Oh, why did I get up the light screen? Do you have the Raichu? Max Geyser still does a ton. But your Scarf Kyogre. So we Tailwind. You don't protect with the Kyogre? That broke our screens. We Water Spout. You have 2 more turns of Tailwind. Ah, that's why you wanted the Thunder. Now we deal with Thunder misses. Okay. %. Let's go for the freeze. You land the Thunder. Okay. GG. They played that well. They had to keep the Kyogre healthy. But I'm gonna leave it at that. What do you guys think about the changes? Do you think dropping Ensign for Landorus made the team better? Do you think it made the team worse? Do you think I still have too much support? I just like between Max Airstream, Scary Face, and Tailwind, I have a lot of speed control. But what I like about this speed control is that it stacks. So I can do a Scary Face and have Tailwind up at the same time. I can have Tailwind and go for Max Airstream. So that way, if you just have one form of speed control, I have more than one, which kind of, if I play the board position right, that can put me in a good matchup. And like you saw at the end, even though I ended up losing both of my Pokemon there, which, dummy me, I should have went for Max Lightning on the Kyogre. I feel like Max Lightning on the Kyogre would have one-shotted it, and then at that point, I would have just been able to either Roost or let Zapdos go down and let Water Spout take over the rest. But that's going to be all from me today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry for the little bit of a break. My birthday was last Sunday, so I just decided to take the time with my family after the March IC stuff. So let me know what you guys think about the team. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And until next time, I'm Zach, and we'll see everyone later. Also, should I use this on ladder since I changed the team? Oh. Also, don't use in prison. In prison is bad. Use play rough. But yeah. See you later.